Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. Today we're at the Muscle Car and Corvette National on Drive-In Day, so it's a little lot louder than normal. And I've got Doug Perry and Mike, our restorer, with this. So I'm going to grab the camera. Mike, what's your last name?
My name is Mike Slaughter. I own Epic Auto Restorations.
And I'm going to put that in the description of the video, so if people want to find out about that, because you've worked on this car. And Doug, what year, make, and model is this car?
It's a 68 Yenko Camaro.
And has it been shown before, or?
This is actually its first show.
The first show. So we're getting the first show. Come right alongside me on that right there. My first reaction is this is just a wow car. Mike, this is perfection. I almost want to say congratulations on your work. I mean, this looks that good, right? So we've got hideaway headlights. The Yenko here, this is a 68 fiberglass hood. Let's come alongside of it. Obviously the 427. How do you determine, there's the Y actually, I'll do it that way so people can get that. How do you find, the difficulty of doing a car like this? How does this happen? Tell me a little bit about trying to put a car together like this.
Well, the difficulty with this car is that it's been apart since probably in the 80s, early to mid 80s.
So you've had this car apart since the 80s.
Well, it was purchased apart from the previous owner, so finding what was missing and restoring what we had.
Yeah.
About 1984 is when it was purchased by a brothers here locally, here in Chicago. And sourcing all the parts, Mike was a big part of finding parts, solutions, and the folks in our Camaro network. We can actually find parts and work together to actually bring it back to life.
Oh my gosh, it's tremendous. Come on along with me. First of all, I love the color combination. The red with the black, the tail pan, the black insert, meaning that it's a big block, as you can see between the taillights, the all-important 427, and the Yenko. Now it's got that dealer plate. I'm sure that means something. What does the dealer plate 869 mean?
What we know about that particular dealer plate, the car sold locally at Jack Douglas Chevrolet, and we were told by a friend of ours that owned these plates that these are actually the dealer plates for Jack Douglas Chevrolet back in '69.
Wow. And if you can see it in there, it's kind of blackened in, but the camera should be able to pull it out. It says SS there as well. Let's open up the trunk, shall we? Mike, how long did this restoration take?
Pretty much about a year.
Wow.
The last couple of months, it was nice. It was really about midnight.
Well, first of all, congratulations on getting the car here. It looks just outstanding. That's really good. We'll close that. Doug may open the interior. Doug may open it? Yes, thank you. He's nodding his head. Mike, when you're restoring a car like this, anything super difficult or everything's difficult? By the way, the right amount of pedals, by the way, I like that.
Well, every car has its own little gremlins that kind of come out. I've been restoring Camaros for quite a long time, so pretty much...
I'm going to step that way for just a minute. Go ahead.
Pretty much know what order to do, but every now and then you put something on the car and then you have to take it back off because you forgot to do something else first. But
how did Camaros become your love car that you decided to build? I'm noticing
I have my original 67 Camaro that I had in high school.
Is that right?
That's what started it all. I had a 68Z for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm a body and paint by trade my whole life. Always did it as a sideline business, and now it's full time.
Well, congratulations. Your reputation is fantastic. And this Stewart Warner gauge, I'm assuming, is exactly what they had back in that time frame, along with the gauges down here.
Correct.
The 4-speed. I see the word Muncie there, am I correct?
Yeah, original 4-speed Muncie shifter.
What do they call that, the Rock Crusher?
No, this is
a different one?
M22 is a Rock Crusher.
That's it, thank you. Wow.
The main unique thing on this interior is Yenko with the 140 mile an hour speedometer. So that's pretty much the only thing on the interior. It's a non-console car. The only option about this interior is the special trim group, which is the wood grain center in the dash, and the pedal trim around the gas pedal, clutch, and brake. And then there's a piece of trim that goes around the bottom of the dash pad.
Gotcha. Which is this right here.
Other than that, the interior in here is pretty bone stock, basic, standard equipment.
Let's take a look under the hood, shall we? Doug, how long have you had this car?
We've had this since 2022.
Got it. And why this car out of all the cars in the world?
Again, it's a Yenko. It's a rare car.
I like that. That's enough said to me, but go ahead, yeah.
Being rare and being a rally sport, it's heavily documented. I think we have 6 pages of original documentation from Yenko Chevrolet.
I like the way Mike takes care of it. He's got a cloth there. Fiberglass hood, yes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Up a lot of engines, but this one, you don't have to say anything. It speaks for itself, right? I mean, my goodness.
It sure does.
Here's your paint body trim. So when you buy a Yenko, besides getting 427 cubic inches, you get the chrome. Is that an aluminum intake or?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then is this a smog pump or what is this we have on the front?
This is a factory smog pump that would have been on the original motor before Yenko put the 427 in. So the 427 short block got installed, and then they used the heads, the valve covers, the air cleaner, carb intake, all that is from the original L78 396 book.
Wow. And then the exhaust manifold, are those different at all? Or?
No, those are
they look big, which we like that. Let's fire it up, shall we? Let me listen to that idle. Can you step on the brakes for a second, Mike? Beautiful. All right, we'll have you step off the brakes and let me just let it idle for a second. Go ahead, Mike, give it a rev. One more good one. Nice. All right, we'll shut that down. I got a smile out of you. We're all smiling after that. All right, we'll put that down. We'll have you guys get together again.
All right.
Mike, great job on the restoration. Doug, just another amazing Camaro. Thanks so much, guys, for being on My Car Story. And Mike, I'll put your information if people want to learn what to do with their Camaro. It'll be in the description of this video. Thanks for being at the Muscle Car and Corvette National. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.